All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Lunch Table Food for Thought. My name is Nico Blitz. I hope everybody is having an amazing, extravagant, wonderful day, just like myself, man. It's been a long day, but we are here, we are back, and we are with the one, the only Nico and Sullivan of Manila Gray. What's poppin', y'all?
Oh,
Good,
what's
bro.
good, man?
How are you?
Yo, Vancouver in the building, man. I was just saying off camera, like y'all came in fly with your jackets. I had to put on a jacket. Y'all made me feel kind of
Well, we're doing it for weather purposes.
for weather purposes.
It's cold here.
Yeah.
It's cold out
Yo-
here.
Bro, y'all got free health care. Y'all still talking about weather purposes. Y'all can afford to get cold just a little bit, man.
Facts.
Blitz got jokes. Yo, chat.
Yo,
Blitz
man.
got jokes.
Hey, man, all I'm saying is I've met so many people from Canada over like Twitch and over these past couple of months. Like I've been wanting to go there so badly. From the Manila Gray perspective, what is the first thing y'all do in Vancouver? What do y'all eat? What's the spot everybody's just gonna flock to? We want all your secrets.
Yeah, there's tons, but like sushi out here is like super fire.
A1. Yeah. Asian food out here is A1, especially where we live in Richmond. It's just like fire sushi. Downtown Vancouver for sure too. Yeah.
Ooh, so y'all know when I go to Vancouver, y'all and Strikes got to take me to all the spots.
Oh, hell yeah,
you know
bro.
Strikes?
Yo,
Strike made his layouts.
Oh,
Shout
for
out to
real?
boy.
Hey.
Yo, speaking of Strikes, man, I was literally talking to this man the other day, and he was just like, "Yo, the next project, No Saints on Night Streets, it's like nothing you've ever heard before." So I always take,
Gassing.
I
Strike's
kid you not,
gassing.
I always take that lightly because I'm like, okay, let me just see what's up. And yo, I listened to it, man.
Yeah.
Y'all go crazy on No
Thank you,
Saints
bro.
on Night Street.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Respects.
What's your favorite record on there?
I mean, I gotta show love to the Bay, right?
Oh shit. Okay, I feel
Come
you.
on, man. If I'm being completely honest, what I did was before I listened to the whole thing front to back, I went to the one with Pilo Zen mode because I was like, "Well, what's this about,
Hey,
Yes,
shout
sir.
out Pilo, man.
Yes, sir.
bro?" And Nico was telling me it's interesting because usually you get a Pilo beat and then Pilo is on it and then the feature comes on. But what y'all did, y'all had the Manila Gray beat and had Pilo on the Manila Gray beat. So I want to know, like, how did that even happen?
Well, I mean, like, I think it was just a consensus. Like, Pilo came to us and was like, yo, I want to hop on some different shit. So it's like, it was just meant to be, man. Like, we knew that, the worlds needed to kind of like, collide a little bit. So it just made sense for him to hop on that beat. So we just kind of pitched him the beat. He was here in Vancouver.
He did a show.
Yeah, did a show I think last year sometime. And
2 years.
2 years ago. Yeah. So it's been in the making, but we just pulled up to his Airbnb, played him a few beats, and
That was the one
the
that
bounce
hit,
was
man.
there, man. So it was just like I think the next day we just recorded it.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
y'all are saying that Zen Mode is actually an older record.
Yes, sir. I mean,
So
I'd say the tape, we've been working on this tape for like since 2019. All of this was what? A bunch of the records were supposed to come out last year and then COVID hit. So
Yeah.
we just
But it was
like-
perfect because like we had time to like tweak things. You know what I'm saying? Like just really go into the nitty gritty, make it like special for everybody. So it was a blessing too. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this, because clearly if you go on your guys' Spotify, you guys do what is called a waterfall release on Spotify. You guys drop singles and then it adds up to the album, right? What was the first record you guys made for No Saints on Night Street?
First record was probably
Yeah, think about this one.
it was probably
It was Backhouse. It was Backhouse.
Backhouse Ballin'.
It was
It
Backhouse.
was Backhouse Ballin'. Yeah. Like we caught the wave around like the Silver Skies era, and there was a bunch of beats that Azelle North sent to us, and we sort of just revisited a bunch, just kind of vibed out, and Backhouse came to life, and then from there it kind of set the tone for the whole tape.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you guys even have James Reed on all the way back then?
No, so what happened was we were in Manila for our show at Xylo. and Careless and the whole gang came out, and we showed him the record, and we're like, yo, you got to hop on this one. You know what I mean? And the boy just like was like, yeah, bro, let's do it. Let's make it happen. And then that came out of it.
It was super organic. All the collabs that we have on the tape, super organic. Like we just kind of linked up, played them some records, and they just fuck with it. So
that's it, man. But honestly, like it just, I feel like it comes so easy, but in the best way possible. Because 100%. I mean, when I listen to your guys' music, it's just so different and unmatched from anything else that I've listened to.
Oh, appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you, Blitz.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you, Blitz.
That's what it's all about, man. Just like authenticity and just like, you know, you can't try too hard. You can't, you know, you can't fake it, right? Like you gotta just let it flow. And I think that's the best music, man. The best music comes out from just like natural collaborations, just vibing out. That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah, but then where do you guys even like, how did you guys even start the creation of that sound?
Demos, bro. Demos on demos on demos. That's it, man. You just keep writing. And then eventually some of the demos start sounding really good together, you know? And you're like, oh, this could, it's like picking out an outfit, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, I like this, you know, this is sounding good. Facts. All right, this one we can save it for later, you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. But we spent a lot of time just like digging into the sounds. Like we have an amazing team. So we got Zell North, sauciest producer in Vancouver, of course.
That's it, bro.
And you know, he's a genius, man. So like when we like dig into the sonics, like we really go into the matrix. And so we calculate a lot of the things, and we kind of just have it in our brains of like what works, what doesn't work. And it's just experience as well, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of like, it's just taste, all about taste, and having a good team, good people around you that don't just like yes man you know what I'm saying? Everyone's pushing for progress, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like I'm sure like you guys have created records, and either one of you or even your entire team is like, no, like you can really do just a little bit better on this, or oh, you can improve it this way.
Oh, bro, it's not even the team saying that, it's us, man. Like Saul and I are tough on each other when it comes to like all these records, you know? We really push each other to just like release something that we both feel like this is the one, you know what I mean?
And if it's not the one, it's not gonna get released. So it's that simple. Like that's why it helps us with the pressure, because if we know it's whack, then it's not gonna get released, right? So
you know, both of you seem to have like a very you guys have synchronicity, for lack of a better term. It's like Nico will talk, and then Solid will talk, and then bam, 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 bam. You guys are like literally like a tennis team just going back and forth.
Bro.
You know, mean to say that like you guys like really seem like, you know, a perfect duo for each other. So like how far back does your two history go?
Man, I think we're celebrating over a decade of friendships, bro.
Over a decade.
Man.
Yeah.
Decade of music, but over a decade of friendship for sure. It all started like, I mean, 9th grade, 8th grade, something like that. But you know what? Like the whole team actually, like we met them in high school. So Strikes and Neeks were like tagging up like shit.
Yeah, bro.
And like getting in trouble. You know what I mean? Like
Strikes is like, yo, you're airing out my shit.
It's part of the come up, you know? So the ones, man, like there's a reason why there are day ones. Like they've been there from the jump, and it just so happens that everybody became a professional and everyone pursued their careers, and we're just so blessed, man. Like, and I can go across the whole team.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, as you
should. In the mud, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, since you guys have had over a decade of friendship, right? My best friend is usually in my chat room, and I will tell him what pisses me off when he does something, or stuff when he does something good. So, Saul, what's something that you absolutely love about Nico and something that pisses you off about Nico, and Nico vice versa to Saul?
I would say it's actually it's the same thing actually. You know, I feel like Neeks is all about the flex. Like he pushes me. You know, it's like Mamba mentality, right? Mm-hmm. But you know, there's days where Tyler's just like relax, and you don't want to be like on edge all the time, right? But the team is always on. Sometimes a good thing, sometimes a bad thing. But I would say it's mostly positive. But I would say that it's just Nico's always on, man, and These days I just want to relax, bro. You know, sip a little bit.
I think the thing about like when you become homies with someone for that long, and you guys become brothers, it's like you guys actually become brothers. You know, I don't know if you have any siblings, but like there are days where it's like there are just little things that are like, yo, like fuck, man, don't do that, but I love you still. It's just that's just it, bro.
Yeah. But we always push each other. But I think
man.
I would say that's like my biggest thing. Like sometimes it's just a lot of the work ethic is crazy, so you always gotta like step it up. But you know what I'm saying? Like when you're in boot camp, you hate it, but you love it, right? Like you're in it, you're within the madness, you're trying to survive. You hate it, but you love it. So that's kind of like the team. It's like just it's a journey all the time. You better yourself, right?
And with the gang, man,
what do you hate about me?
I don't know. I think it's just like, bro, with the gang, it's all love all around. It's just you got to be on your toes, bro. The roast will come. You know what I mean? Everybody's a fucking comedian. You know what I mean?
On tour, it's disgusting.
It's like, there are days where it's like, damn, you took that joke too far. It kind of hurt my feelings. But it's like, it's all good. It's all love, man.
It's like, man, that kind of hurt just a little bit.
You got to sing a little bit,
That's it, man. But it's all love at the end of the day, bro. This is it.
What was your guys' favorite thing about being on tour?
It's traveling the world, bro. Like seeing new environments, and just like being able to experience it with the guys for sure.
Yeah, bro. Like new memories. You know what I mean? Just like even the food, bro. Just trying different types of food. Like we were in Singapore, just literally going to town at the what's that called? The market thing?
Hawker markets.
Hawker markets.
Yeah.
Hawker market. What's a hawker market?
It's like the night market of like food. But like all throughout the day, you know what I mean? Like it's just like food stands on food stands. You got the Hainan chicken. You get some dope ass drinks here. Just so much food, bro. It's fire.
Yeah. Okay, so since we are on the topic on food and we are on the lunch table, right? I gotta ask you, as like a fellow Filipino, like what is your favorite Filipino food of all time, my guys?
Easy, bro. Top 3. I'm gonna go with sinigang, kare-kare.
Agreed.
And sinigang, kare-kare, and adobo.
Okay.
I'd agree. Yeah. I'd probably change sinigang with bulalo.
Oh.
Yeah. But same top 3, basically.
Same top 3,
yeah.
Bro.
See, man, I was hoping one of you would say sisig, but y'all just disappointed me.
Oh, that's fire too.
That's fire too.
Oh no! All of a sudden, oh yeah, that's fire too. I like that too.
I think it's just like sisig is like one of those things. It's like you got to be like drinking with the homies. You know what I mean? It's like
that's Pulutan vibes, bro.
But like bro.
Yeah,
every time I come home, like from tour or wherever it is, my mom will always have the sinigang ready for me, and it's just like it feels like home. I just attach that to home.
Yeah, for sure.
As you should, man. I definitely attach sisig to home because every time I'm back home, I go to this one spot called Chelog's. And they always serve the sizzling sisig on a sizzling pan.
Oh, the egg.
They always got to put the egg on top of it.
100%.
They got to put the rice on the side.
Jeez. No, that's just fire.
That's wild,
bro. I'm telling you. So the album "No Saints on Night Street," right? What exactly is the inspiration behind the name?
I think we really wanted to touch base on like grew up, where we came up, and show love to our city. Like we've had so many, like living in Vancouver for damn near our whole lives. It's like you just create so many memories. You drive through the same roads, and sometimes you look back and you're like, oh, I remember this one time I was here like 5 years ago, and that was like a moment for me. You know what I mean? So we really wanted to capture that in the records.
Yeah, and the vibe of Night Street is kind of like, it has a certain vibe to it that we really related to, like on an immigrant tip, So like, there's a certain lifestyle and a certain story that I believe Filipino Canadians have. That's how I relate with all my ones. We all sort of have like different but similar stories. Our upbringing, the traditions versus the progressive side of Canada, and Night Street is just sort of this gritty place that we all kind of just relate to, man. And I understand that, like, we rep the tropics. The first tape was all about that.
Mm-hmm.
But we find a lot of importance in telling our story here in Vancouver and growing up as immigrants here and the struggle here and also the blessings that came with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just we just wanted to showcase that to the world.
Mhm.
Like we put on for the Phils, but we also want to put on for who we actually are here in Vancouver. And there's this vibe here, man. There's a vibe here.
Well, we were talking off camera, and I was saying like, "Yo, y'all got free healthcare," but then y'all were saying, "Yeah, but Vancouver is so damn expensive."
Tell me about
It
it.
is crazy, bro.
But you're talking about the struggles living in Vancouver, and like obviously like living situations aside, in terms of like the rent is high, it costs like this much to get a house. Like, what are some personal struggles that each of you had to go through, like growing up in Vancouver?
I think the biggest thing was like the days where it was just hard to get money to to eat or whatever it was, bro. And we speak on that on the tape, bro. Like it was like, moving here with a family of like 5, single mother raising me, or raising me and my siblings. It was like that shit was a struggle, bro. It was like growing up, I barely saw my mom's because she was just working. She was just grinding, bro. And and now you just gotta pay it back. That's just it, man. That's a struggle.
Yeah, and I related to that as well. Like, came here, my parents didn't know anything, right? Like we started from the ground up, no furniture in a basement,
Man,
and I barely saw my parents either, and it was just like this story of like assimilation. You got to figure who you are out, right? The system's completely different here, and it's just about like, and we held down jobs before MG. Like we were doing 3 jobs, and like when you're starting off, you're not even ahead. Like you're starting off like couple steps behind already. Eventually, like you're gonna need to get 3 jobs, because that's kind of the cards that you're dealt. So we just needed to find a way to sort of like live past that. But that's probably the darkest times of our lives. Like just trying to figure out in our early 20s. It's kind of like working 3 jobs. We both worked at the casino. And like that's kind of like graveyard shifts, bro. And it's like
shifts at the casino.
That's like the lowest of the low too, man. You see like addicts and like I did security, so like I saw the worst shit. I had to kick people out. I got into fights, and it was wild, man. And like worked at the liquor store, some
wildest shit, bro. And we were barbers for a minute there too.
Yeah, and
it was everything, man.
Yeah, bro. And it all comes back down to Night Street and just sort of these nights that we cherish. We look back on it, and now that we're blessed to just have so many people who support us in the music, we just want to tell the story, bro, because we know that someone out there, doesn't matter if it's Vancouver,
same fucking shit, man.
Same shit, bro.
Well, honestly, like I say this all the time, but there is so much beauty in the struggle, man.
100%.
There's so much. I mean, especially like during this time right now where everyone is literally affected by coronavirus. People are staying in. People don't get the opportunity to go out. People are literally losing their jobs because of this. And, I just tell people, man, like, even though this is the toughest time of your life and everyone's life right now, this is also the most opportune time to make something so beautiful and something so outrageously unexpected from yourself.
Oh, 100%.
I feel like based off your guys' story, it just feels like you guys have been doing that for a long time. Like it didn't even take coronavirus for you guys to realize you needed to do that.
It's just the pressure, man. Like the constant pressure, like it really does produce diamonds. Like you gotta just ride the wave, bro. Like you gotta be self-aware. You gotta, but at the same time, you gotta take a step back and enjoy the struggle, right? Like patrolling and shit. Like when we were working at the casino, it's like we were practicing our interviews and shit. You know what I mean? Because we knew we were gonna get there one day.
Yeah, bro.
It's just holding on to that, right? It's holding on to that hope, right?
Bro, I remember fucking dealing cards. I was a card dealer at the casino, and I would literally write bars in my head. And every hour you get a 15-minute break. I would write bars in my head as I'm fucking dealing blackjack. And then on my break, I'm typing on my phone. Fuck, what the fuck was that bar I was saying downstairs, bro? You just do the craziest shit, man. But, like, that's it, man. Like, we've seen the struggle, bro. And that's why we're like Manila Gray's here to fucking stay, bro. Like, we want to tell our story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know what? Even as something as simple as just like writing your bars on a piece of paper during your breaks, like that is just a perfect way to like go about things. I do got to
100%.
ask you though, like, as a Filipino American, right? We're always taught that when we get here and when we grow up, let's become doctors, let's become lawyers, let's do whatever we can to like make money immediately, especially because our parents or our grandparents migrated from the Philippines over here with like literally pennies. My
Hmm.
mom had told me a story that my grandpa had moved here and he literally had $13 to his name, and he was a janitor and he ended up sleeping on a floor for like a good amount of his life over here before he was able to move everybody over here. And like I hear stories of people saying like, my mom wants me to do this, my dad wants me to do this. Both of you, obviously not from the United States, was that culture even like instilled in you? Because it seems like music that you
100%.
kind of just
Yeah, I
Same
think
thing,
I
bro.
think it's the exact same thing. Like my mom had the biggest dreams for me and my siblings growing up. You know what I mean? It was like finish school, do this, get a good job, full time, work 40 hours a week, call it a day. You know what I'm
Get the
saying?
benefits. You know what I'm saying? Like it 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 traps you. You know what I'm saying? And it sort of like shelters you from the other possibilities out there. You know what I'm saying? Like especially now with all this like crypto, NFTs, all these new technologies coming out. It's like how do you find out about that when you're in this when you're raised that way? You know what I mean? So we were lucky enough to have parents that were so supportive
Oh yeah,
and
bro.
just like always rooted us on and was so excited for us, and they
But
never really questioned it.
at the same time, they were still looking out.
Hundred
There were
percent.
moments where they were like, "Look, like I know you love to do this, but are you sure this is something that you want to pursue?"
mm,
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's this job opportunity here, there's this
Yep.
here. But the thing with Saul and I, like, we could never hold on to a
A
regular
job.
job, bro. Like, and
Bro, like 1 year tops, bro. And
yeah,
I'm
bro.
dipping. Like it's either it was like either I stayed at the job or I cut hair. And it's like
Yeah,
I'd rather just be my own boss, you know what I mean?
bro.
And just couldn't do
Yeah,
it.
man, it was crazy. Like, I worked at Foot Locker for like a year. And then last year we were on like a Foot Locker campaign, and I was like, man,
All comes full circle.
life's fucking
wow.
insane, bro.
Yeah,
Shout out Foot Locker,
Wow.
man.
Nico, don't overlook that. How did that feel? You used to work at Foot Locker for an entire year, and then several years later, you go back and you're performing for Foot Locker. How did that feel for you specifically, Nico?
To be honest, bro, even more hungry. That's how it
Mm,
made me feel. I was just like, this is a blessing right here. But if I can accomplish this, the world is fucking endless, bro. Like you can do whatever the hell you want to do.
mhm.
Just set your mind to that shit. That shit was amazing though, for sure. Like my mom saw it, my whole family saw it, our whole family saw it. They were like, yo, this is fucking nuts. I think Tita Baby got the fucking the poster too, right?
yeah. My mom's went to the store and asked for the poster.
Well,
We have like this massive poster at home, and all the homies, all the ones signed it, and she
it
just
was
has it
crazy.
just like ready for eBay.
Oh man, hey, y'all don't feel some type of way if your mom is gonna pawn that
Hey,
off?
make that paper, bro.
Hey,
She
bro,
has
man.
me.
I'm
Make
not
that
gonna,
paper.
don't knock the hustle, bro. Never knock the hustle, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, Saul, I know exactly where you get your hustle from, then, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. Hey, my mom's is mad driven, bro. She's, she's getting older, but I'll tell you, every time we talk, it's just like, what's next? Like,
Hmm.
what's gonna like even for her, it's like, what's next for me?
Mm. She
I'm
said,
always telling her this is a new hustle, this is the thing, and I love these like the cloth talk,
I
bro.
think that's the biggest thing, man. You got to teach your parents the shit that you learn now. You know what I mean? Even if
mm,
it's something that's hard to understand, whether it's fucking investment strategies, whether it's you got to get on this app, whatever it is, man. Like help your parents out, bro. There are people that are like, oh man, my mom would never understand this. I'm not going to tell her. Make them understand. You know what I mean? Help them evolve with the world because the world is fucking changing, bro.
Yeah.
hey, honestly, like I remember reading this in a book like a couple years ago, and it was telling me how to become a millionaire. And Saul, you actually got the same mindset that I do, is that you basically need 6 streams of income while you sleep, right? You
Hell
guys
yeah.
have the music, obviously, but Saul is into crypto. Now, when you
Bro,
mention
the
crypto,
whole
I'm like,
gang,
bro,
bro.
come on.
Whole gang,
The
bro. Like,
whole gang,
I
bro.
mean, like the thing is, like with music, if you're in the music industry, it kind of goes beyond music. You know, it's kind of like an extension of the tech industry. Like as musicians, we always got to be ahead of the curve. We always got to know what's next. And so like that's what's amazing about the team. You know, we're surrounded by like starters, bro. Like we only have starters on the team, and anytime they go to us with ideas, it's just always something to progress us. It's something that we've never heard before, and that's something that we encourage within the team culture for the ones is just like progress. What's next? How to increase the passive income? What other new technologies can we incorporate into Manila Gray? Live shows, NFTs. It doesn't matter. Like, and that's kind of just like this culture that we built up, and it's this hustler mentality that we always just carry with us. Honestly.
And honestly, that is my excuse for buying so many Pokemon cards because I know 15 years from now,
Feel wild,
15 years from now, these cards finna be worth a house, my guys.
Bro, I've been trying to catch the Charizard from the Shining Fates one.
Yeah.
I'm just taking L's, man. I'm taking L's, bro.
It's crazy. Back in the day too, like we had mad Pokemon cards.
Yeah,
I don't even know what that binder is
it
anymore.
just
It's
got
probably worth $1
trashed,
million.
bro.
You know, you guys are. If you find that binder, y'all, you're probably sitting on like $150K US dollars.
Bro, the amount of times that I've moved, I have no idea where the fuck they could even be, bro.
We can fund like 3 music videos.
Yeah, bro. 100%. 100%.
I gotta ask y'all this: what is like a weird, not weird? What is like a hobby that both of you partake in that people may not generally know about?
I draw a lot. Like I draw. And I think like the newest hobby is NBA Top Shot.
NBA Top
I've been collecting cards. What else?
I collect a bunch of like art toys. Like Strikes and I are just like heavy into fucking collecting art toys.
Right.
Like Funko Pops, Kid Robot, Bear Brick, just anything, man. It's just like, you know, it's super dope to do that. They hold their value, man. They're investments, bro. It's like eventually when you get to the point where you're rich as fuck, start buying watches. But right now, buy something that'll hold value, you know?
Yeah.
Because fiat currency can die any day, bro. That's fucking we're spitting facts, bro. Just spitting facts today.
Amen to that, man. Amen to that. Earlier you were saying that the new record, Backhouse Ballin', that was actually the first record that you guys created for No Saints on Ninth Street. It obviously has the same name as like Backhouse Bounce, one of your earlier records too. Was there any sort of like, is there any sort of like correlation between those records? Is it really just the sonics of the sound, or like what is it about those records that make it like your Backhouse records?
I think it's just the vibe that the song gives, man. I think it's like those are the records that you play in the back house, which is like where you just like unwind with the ones, you know what I mean? And just like you're just vibing, whether it's a pregame, whether it's an after party. It's just like those are the type of records that just gets the whole room going, you know?
Yeah. And back house is just kind of like a term that we use. And I don't know, the song kind of just fit it. Like we were titling the song after we finished the session, and it was like, oh, that's perfect. It kind of felt like one of those records that we would play while we're kicking it.
Okay. I mean, I like it, man. I mean, just kick it in the back house. That's all you got to tell me. I would much rather look. Quarantine has taught me one thing, man. I would much rather just kick it at somebody's crib than go to a club.
I don't know, man.
I miss it, bro.
See, they're like, we gonna go.
You're gonna be like, man, I fucking miss this, bro.
Yeah.
You get to that point though. When you're in quarantine, you get to that point. You're like, I could live like this, and then you fucking go back in memory, and you're like, yeah, I miss the club. You know.
If you're in quarantine, we'll take you out, man. It's gonna be wild,
bro. The club's a vibe, man.
We'll make you believe again, bro.
Oh, hey, man, look, if I go over to Vancouver, you better, I hope y'all set up a gig for me and then make me remember why I love the club so much.
You won't even remember the night, dude. Like, it's like
yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys have performed at like, you know, certain clubs and whatnot. What is your guys' most memorable performance, live performance?
Live performance. Well, I would say Manila was Manila last year.
Yeah.
Sorry, 2 years ago, 2019.
The Xylo one.
The Xylo one, yeah, it was probably our biggest show.
Insane, bro.
And that's kind of just like when it all hit us, like what all our work has kind of like led up to this, and it was surreal, bro. It didn't even feel real. Like it was like an out of body experience.
Like we were on stage for like an hour and a half, and it felt like we could have gone for like hours on end, bro. It was
felt like
crazy.
15 minutes.
Yeah, it was so fast.
Man, I wish
And
I
then
would have
COVID
been.
took it all away, bro. That's it.
Man, look, as soon as COVID the restrictions are opened up and you guys end up like touring in the United States, holla at me. I will be at the shows in California at least.
Oh hell yeah!
Bro, like we had the tour planned, man. We had the US tour planned, and we just had to cancel it. So, but hopefully,
hopefully soon, man.
Yeah, hopefully soon, man. We're gonna need you, with Pilo performing in the Bay. We're gonna need you performing with James Reed as well, my friends. I do gotta ask though, like, so I actually got DM'd by somebody's manager, right? And his name is Matt, and his artist is MB Nell.
Word. Yeah.
So my boy Matt actually hit me. He's like, "Yo, I heard Manila Gray might want to do a record with MB Nell. What's up, Nico?" And I said, "I mean, I'll ask them."
Bro,
so this is me asking y'all, like, are we gonna get the Manila Gray MB Nell record or what?
I think like those things were like it was already in the pipelines. Like we've already been like he's been on our radar for sure, and I think we've been on his radar.
Yeah.
But it's just timing, man. When you're an artist, man, like shit's busy, bro. You're moving. You're trying to figure out when releases will go where. But yo, 100%.
We love it, man. Yo, shout out to MB Nell.
Shout out to MB Nell, bro.
He's pushing the as well.
Look, bro, all I know is I'm going to be linking your manager with him, and we need to make sure this thing happens.
Hey, it's on stream. Let's go.
MB Nell, man. Send it open, bro.
And all I'm asking is just for half of 1%. That's all I'm asking for.
Easy.
Because we got it all. I'm just playing, man.
That's good.
Oh, man. Speaking of Filipino artists, I know you guys got Pilo. I know you guys got James on the project. Like, are there any other Filipino artists that you guys would like to work with?
I would say like Saweetie is definitely on there.
Saweetie, Guap Dad.
Shouts
Guap Dad. And just like on some like, I guess like deep cut out of hip hop, like Four Spades.
Four Spades, yeah.
Yeah.
Apple would be fire. I feel like we can
like Apple the App.
Apple the App, bro, the legend.
Ooh.
Create some crazy wild ass shit with Apple, man.
We also need the Manila Gray and the Manila Killer.
Oh, bro, we have a fucking demo.
Low-key,
you guys have a demo?
Yeah, it's a demo.
Yeah, this was a while back. Yo, shout out to Manila Killer, bro.
Blitz wildin', bro. Yo, it's the Filipino Renaissance, man. That's what it is, bro.
Look, it's sometimes y'all ever play darts in the dark? Hey, sometimes you just gotta throw
pretty good, man. That was a ball guy, bro.
That's wild.
Yo, that is huge, man. That is huge. Yo, so can we expect any more music videos from No Saints on Ninth Street?
100%, bro. That's 100%. What we do, man.
We're just getting started, man. We got tons in the works. It's gonna be a good year, man.
Bro, 2021 is gray season, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Yes, sir.
Man, gray. Okay.
What do you want to see? Which video do you want to see? I know you're
Bay, bro. He wants the Bay.
Man. I just got to be super Bay Area and see y'all, work with Pilo on the on a music video one time. I need to see y'all smeeze.
Oh, dude, somebody's got to teach me that shit, man.
Oh,
you gotta send me a tutorial.
Oh, I got you, bro.
Yo, we're fucking dancing with our mouth, bro. You gotta teach us how to fucking dance, man. Too busy.
Y'all want to hit the Thiz face one time? Y'all know what the Thiz face is?
Show us.
So literally, my man, look, seriously, all you do, you just look around and you just. That's it, man.
That's it, bro.
Stupid.
No, that's it. Hey, y'all got to hit it one time. Come on, man.
I gotta go practice in the mirror first, man.
There we go, man. Manila Gray, everybody. Make sure you check out their project, No Saints on Ninth Street, coming out March.
Ones. Nice Street Dogs. Let's get it.
March, when is it going? 26th.
March 26th.
26th.
March 26th.
March 26th. Okay.
Sooner than later, man.
Look, man, it is literally going to change the world and the way everybody looks at music. Additionally, too, this Thursday, which is March 11th, and also Friday, March 12th, did y'all know that I put together a raid train for you guys on Twitch?
Oh,
We're
yeah,
gonna be
bro.
bumping- bro.
Manager strikes, bro.
We appreciate it, man.
Yeah, bro.
Let's get it, bro.
Let's get it.
We're gonna be bumping that Backhouse Ballin' featuring James Reed
That's
all
it.
day.
Let's go.
Number one, man. Going
We're
number
gonna make
one.
it number one before the project's even out. Shout out to
There
Manager
we go.
Strikes. Sanitize your
go.
soul. Blitz World, this is gonna go crazy. And thank each and every one of you for tuning in once again. This is the Lunch Table Food for Thought. My name is Nico Blitz, and we are out, everybody. Peace.
Peace.